Welcome back, everybody, to the next part of my RuneScape 3 Ironman series here. I was just doing some background levels between videos, just doing my daily challenges and whatnot, and I didn't realize I was so close to leveling up. So I did my cooking challenge, which I know doesn't look like that's what I was doing. It's because I finished them all and then turned them in, and it was the first one I did. But I hit level 50. So that is another tier 50 skill. Continuing to level up the account, total level 1250 now, so moving on up. Alright, well, we're continuing to upgrade the player-owned farm here. And we're not at the farming level and had enough beans that I went ahead and unlocked the medium paddock, as well as bought a pair of sheep here that we can put in. Now, what do they eat? Flour's good. That means I can go get woad leaves for them. I'm going to leave the rabbits in until the sheep are grown, and then once the sheep are grown, I'll move them over, and hopefully by then I'll be able to get, I'll have enough beans to get the unlock to make it so that the rabbits can just breed in their own pen. I believe that's 1,000? Yep, 1,000. I've got 895, so I'm not too far off, so hopefully that will be the case. But we do continue to progress here. Alright, so we're back here at Anachronia. We can upgrade to the tier 2. No, I'm sorry. We can upgrade to the tier 3 storehouse now. So that is taken care of now. Another tier 3 down, just one of the main 3 to go. It's going to take the longest, obviously, but it's the biggest payoff since it doubles the worker total again. Alright, I wanted to do some work on the fort while I was thinking about it, so I went ahead and made the tier 2 guardhouse. I'm going to run by the player-owned farm real quick, and then I'll be back to work on the ranger's workshop, get it up to tier 2 as well. I should be good on supplies since I've been training woodcutting by getting mahogany. That's what both of those upgrades are, so kind of worked out well. But we'll run by the player-owned farm, and then I'll be back to do that. Alright, there is the Ranger's Workroom Tier 2. I just wanted to go ahead and get that taken care of. So now we've got a Tier 2 guardhouse, Tier 2 workroom. So catching up on the fort. That was the last upgrade I was going to do for now. Alright, there's level 30 fletching. Need to move on up a bit here. Took a little bit of a sidetrack here to do some fletching training. It's primarily just because you need fletching to level up the, or to upgrade rather, the wood box. So I've been just training fletching here in the meantime. I also forgot to record, but I hit 30 herb lore as well, so that's 2 more tier 30s here. Obviously not counting invention because it's not unlocked. That is everything except for summoning, I think, to level 30, unless I'm overlooking something. Yeah, so everything except for summoning is now at least level 30. So again, I forgot to hit record, but just doing my player-owned farm and hit level 40. As a requirement for Rum Deal, continue to level up here. We've got chickens and sheep going now, so looking good. Alright, I actually remember to record this time. That is level 40 fletching. Wrong skill. Level 40 fletching gives me Willow Shield Bow, which means I should cancel that because I'm wasting gains. But the big thing is that gives me the Maple Wood Box. So that is a solid upgrade. Do I actually have... I do have Maple Logs. Good. That means that I can actually upgrade my wood box. I don't know how many I actually need. I'm going to say 10. You gotta do teak first. Okay, well, do I have teak logs? Nope. I got plenty of teak planks, but no logs. So I'm gonna have to get teak logs to upgrade that, but that's fine. That is another upgrade down and another tier 40 skill. So continuing to level up almost to the level 1300, just 5 levels away. So looking good. Alright, so I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out some quests that are relatively easy to do and just try to get 100 quest points because I'm kind of close as it is. Starting with, as you can see here, Chef's Assistant. So that is a quest down, 1500 free cooking XP, of course, and the ability to make cheesecakes, as well as 3 of my own, and let me just tell you, yeah, we're eating an entire cheesecake. Why not? I love cheesecake in real life. It is fantastic. Here we go again. No way, I made it past the sticks trap for the on the first try. That's crazy. Love to see it. As you can see, we're doing catapult construction here. This is actually double good. One, because it's another quest down, but also this is a Flex End requirement, so long term, this is a good one to have done. Having the time of our lives here. Yay. Yay! Yay! Excellent. Alright, that's a quest done, and a big one, because that is a Plague's End requirement. That also gives me 15,000 construction XP, 5,000 fletching XP, 30 peak links, 2 quest points, 2,000 coins, an adamant halberd, and increased damage while using castle wars, catapults, and a sailor's hat. So, quite a bit from that. There's another one down that is swept away. 2 quest points for me, plus I get 10 little XP chunks here that are obviously going to go straight to Herblore. Actually, Herblore or Summoning? Summoning is my only non-30 skill. I'm gonna do Summoning. Alright, and that's all of it. So it did give me, what, 3 levels? So, you know, jumps me to 25 Summoning, so not too terribly bad, plus that's an achievement. Well, I've neglected Vampire Slayer for long enough, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. We're, of course, already here to the Vampire Fight part. It's a very quick quest. Brutal. See a chump. And there's another quest down. There's 3 quest points for Vampire Slayer, plus we get a combat XP lamp. Gets me 2 magic levels, so up to level 36 magic now. That is also 2 quest requirements. That is a plus. Yes, we are doing great things. The hero of Gailenor, stealing from a priest. Love that. Alright, that is buyers and sellers complete. The biggest thing of that is it gives me access to the Thieves Guild. Does give me 500 XP, but nothing too huge. But the access is the big thing there, so that is another quest down. And there is another tier 50 skill. Level 50 fletching has been achieved. There's a requirement for Devious Minds. Lets me make maple short bows, but the biggest thing is the wood box upgrade. So obviously that'll be the primary thing we're doing here. But that also lets me swap away from willows and over to maples, which is good because I already have a decent little stockpile of maples I can work with, so I can just continue fletching instead of having to go chop more. And there's another tier 40. There's tier 40 fire making. I figured once I hit 50 fletching, I might as well use the leftover willow logs that I had to get as high up on fire making as I can. So that unlocks teak pyre logs. I need to keep going to 45. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. Which means because I am going to run out of willow logs. You can see here I'm almost out. And since I'm almost out, I'll have to go and get more to get to 45. So I'll get enough to get to 45, and then it'll be over to maple logs to work on fletching. Fletching I'll have to do maple to 60, I think. And there is level 70 woodcutting. Big, because I can start getting sentinel fragments. Also unlocks yew trees and the crystal hatchet, but that's not going to happen for a while. But most importantly, really, that is my second tier 70 skill, so it joins construction. Apology on the last part there. It occurred to me once I got to the Woodcutter's Grove here to start chopping yew trees, my layout was off. That's because I had it just on a second window, so I could AFK it, but second monitor, so I could AFK it. However, my second monitors are smaller, so it messes up my layout. So typically I swap default, just like because I don't care enough to make a second thing. So I go to default on them, which messes it up. And obviously I have to take out a full screen to do that. So that's why it's going to look kind of weird with the aspect ratio, because I have to cut off the bottom part of the monitor, and then also why the overlay, like the in-game overlay, looked weird. So I just forgot to swap it back. Alright, there is level 60 fletching, another tier 60 skill down. The biggest reason that I wanted 60 fletching specifically is for the mahogany wood box, because mahogany trees are so remote. It'll make getting logs less annoying, because I do still have one more mahogany upgrade to do here. The every other type of log that I would need, magic, yew, and elder, which would be the next 3 upgrade tiers here, or the next 3 possible upgrade tiers, is close to a bank. Well, I didn't realize I was just sitting here doing my daily challenges, but there's 50 Constitution. I did not realize I was about to level up. That is another achievement down, and a combat one too. Alright, there is another building upgrade completed for the fort. That is the Tier 2 Command Center. That is the last Tier 2 of any of the buildings that I have unlocked, so, which is everything except for one, the Botanist's workbench, or whatever it's called. So that is Tier 2, basically everything, because I can't unlock that yet. My Necromancy level's not high enough to do the quest that unlocks it, but had the chalk used for that upgrade, so that is taken care of. Yet another upgrade here. Upgrading the Command Center to Tier 2 did give me some extra workers, but the real boost comes from this upgrade, which we can finally do now. So that is Tier 3 of all of the core upgrades done here. Now we can start working on everything else. I can already do Spa, which is good because that's an Agility XP increase, which is very useful. Don't have enough for Hunter Lodge. Do have enough for Slayer. Also have enough for Player. Player's probably more beneficial, so we'll do it. And I still have enough for Slayer, so we'll do it as well. Cool, so we at least have Tier 1 of everything except for the Remote Totem and the Hunter Lodge. So we also have a lot of workers now, so we can divvy up everything pretty nicely. We're up to 65 workers. Moving right along with Anachronia here. Alright, there's another quest done. That is Elemental Workshop 1. I've kind of been procrastinating this one. I'm also going to go ahead and do Elemental Workshop 2. I believe I have the requirements to do so. So we'll knock it out. That's a nice 5,000 crafting and smithing XP. That does give me 46 crafting, which is the last level requirement I need for Fremennik Isles. I actually didn't realize I was that far along. I thought Fremennik Isles had higher recs than that, but that's good. I'll have to do trials first, which sucks, but we'll get there when we get there. Alright, well, I was coming by the dig site because you have to start Elemental Workshop here too, and, or Elemental Workshop 2 here. My words backwards there. But it looks like I'm ready for the assistant qualification, so I can do my rank up here. I didn't realize I'd actually done that much archaeology, but that's cool. We are no longer an intern. Yay! Ruh-roh. Having a research team is great and all, but maintaining the pronotes to actually run it as an Ironman, dude, it's gonna be tough. Alright, there is Elemental Workshop Part 2 complete. Another 7,500 crafting and smithing XP unlocks mine, helmets, shields, etc. So, another quest down. That is a level in both smithing and crafting. Oh no, not a scorpion. I was gonna say, is he stuck in there? What? No, but we're good. But I want to fight him! I hate General Kazard so much. He shall die. Would help if I had my offhand scimitar. I guess I could equip my rune armor. It would help me some. See ya, chump! What is happening? No, you die. See ya, chump. For real this time. Except not really. Because the Majrat never actually seemed to die. Alright. Fight Arena is complete. That is an attack level. And a thieving... two thieving levels, actually. I am only 3 quest points away from 100, which is one of my bigger goals for this video, so that is a definite plus. Getting on up there. I'm gonna go check Anachronia real quick. Should have enough for 1 or 2 of the, like, lodge upgrades, I would think. Okay, if I can get the Hunter Lodge. Okay, so that's now tier 1 of everything, not counting the Remote Totem. Which one of these are most useful? Agility XP, but I can't... Yeah, I can't get any of them yet. That's fine. Alright, there is another tier 50 down. That is level 50 fire making. That is a desert treasure requirement, so that is a good one to have knocked out. I can now burn mahogany logs as well, so nice requirement to have down there. Of course, the big thing being its desert treasure requirement. So, alright, there's another level 50. There's level 50 farming. Pretty big upgrade, moving right along thanks to player-owned farm. So, it occurred to me, I can do large pen upgrades. So, I got a couple of cows here into the breeding pen, and then we will build the large paddock. And they eat the same thing as sheep, so nice and easy to maintain. We'll wrap the video with one more quest here. We're going to do Witch's House. It is 4 quest points for the reward, so it will push me over the 100 quest point milestone, which is nice. Thanks for the free teleport out. Alright, quest complete. Gives me a chunk of Constitution XP. The biggest thing, though, is that gives me over 100 quest points, so we can go over to May's Caravan here and claim our reward. Alright, and let's see what we get the magical die. 250k and a trimmed wizard robe skirt. Yeah. Well, that is fortunate components for later. But the big thing being the 250k cash stack. So that, my friends, is where we will end this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate the support. If you enjoyed and you want to see more from me, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, as well as leave any feedback you have for me down in the combat section. The combat section, yeah. I guess the comment section can be a combat section sometimes, but the comment section down below. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.